Welcome to Tuesdays in ReBuild. We got bridge with slides, modified side plank raises, plank, and then bird dog. To do these, go ahead and grab a couple sheets of paper. If you're like me, you probably don't have sliders around because why in the world would you buy those? They are terrible. A piece of paper will do. It's a little more complicated if you try to do it on carpeted floors, so if you can get on a tile or a hardwood floor, it's going to be a little bit easier on you. Also, not necessary, but if you need the support, a squish ball or a great big pillow can be very helpful with the side lying planks. Here we go. With the bridge with slides, want to put the piece of paper under your heels, like so. Press your shoulders to the ground and put your pelvis in the neutral position, the small of your back. There should be a little space there. Turn your glutes on and lift. Then you're going to slide the heels out, one after the other. Don't worry about how far out you go. Further is not de facto better. If this is all you got, that's fine. Start where you are, meet your body where it's at, and try not to judge yourself for it. It truly does not matter. You're going to do either 1 minute continuous, take as many breaks as you need to take, or 30 seconds per side, or alternate. So if you do it alternating, try to do it for a full minute. If you do one leg at a time, 30 seconds each. Modified side plank raises. So this is where the assist comes in. Line yourself up appropriately for the side plank, and don't get too wrapped around the axle about stretching your legs out. I'm much more concerned with where the lift is coming from. It's really easy to kind of get this wrong. We want to have our hips stacked, and we want this part firm. We want it to feel like we're pressing our armpit into the ground. And we want to make sure there's a good separation between our ears and our shoulders so that we're not wearing our shoulders for earrings. If this is where you start, that is totally fine. If you are ready to stretch your legs out, go ahead and do that. This is where the ball comes in. If you need the assist, if your elbow isn't there, if your shoulder isn't there, feel free, because really what we want to do is keep your waist off the ground. If you're a larger person, I get it, this can be complicated. You can still get a pillow to wedge yourself and remind yourself to kind of tuck and correct as though you're drawing your armpit towards your waist. Okay? So once we're here, lift. Don't get too wrapped around the axle trying to get high. Higher is not better. If all you can get is a little off the ground, that's a lot, that's all we need. So up and down. If you can stretch your legs, do that, but be careful and make sure. It's tempting to wear the shoulders for earrings. You don't want to do that. Don't straighten your legs out until one, you're reasonably confident that your waist is off the ground, your hips are aligned, and that you're holding this form well. Lifting and lowering. After that, plank, which you've seen before. Again, the important part here is pressing your armpits into the ground and not letting your booty get too high off of it. So this is plank. Want to draw your haunches in, draw your shoulders back. We don't want your booty up. Make sure you're not piking. If you need to start with your knees on the ground, that's fine too. Just make sure you're not turtling your shoulders. This is what we don't want. This is what we do want. Okay. And finally, bird dog. You're going to be on all fours, starting quadruped. Left leg out, right arm up. Find that balance and hold. Shut your eyes. Press the top of your right foot into the ground. 30 seconds, and then switch sides. Each time you exhale, think about pressing your belly button into your spine, compressing all the organs. That's what we're going for. Happy Tuesday.